My name is Jian Tang. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Decision Science in HEC Montreal, and also a core faculty member at the MENA, Quebec Research Institute in Artificial Intelligence. I work in the area of deep learning. So particularly, I'm very interested in deep learning for drug discovery, because drug discovery is a very slow and expensive process. So in general, in order to develop a new drug, it takes more than 10 years and costs 2.5 billion US dollars. So now we see a huge opportunity to use AI, to use deep learning to accelerate the process of drug discovery. So that's my main research area, the main research direction I'm working on. Thank you. It's because in particular because now I'm working on a deep learning for drug discovery. So we really need to develop the drugs which are safe and useful, right? So so we need to so the algorithms, the predictions made by AI should be interpretable, so that the biologists can understand the predictions. And that's why in general, in our area, in general, in healthcare, in biomedicine, interpretability, responsible AI is very important. Nowadays, a big challenge in AI is really fairness problem, unfairness, some the bias, and also really fairness in the data, because usually we have to train our AI model on a large amount of data, right? But then the problem is we could have a lot of bias in our data when we try to train our AI model on the biased data. Then the model which we got will be biased as well. So this is also particular actually a very big problem in the healthcare domain. And so many of the data we got are really biased, very noisy. So depending on where the data are collected. So I think it's important to develop AI algorithm which can take care of the bias, the noise in the data we train our AI model. I can also articulate a little bit, because usually in the biomedical domain, there's a lot of bias and the noise, because many of the data collected from different labs, from different machines, and usually for different labs, for different machines, right? So they have their own bias. So when you try to collect all the data together, so you really need to take care of the batch effects if you want to really train a good or useful model. I usually like reading. I like reading different things in different topics. For example, I'm really interested in multidisciplinary, either research or reading. So I think that's basically helped me to understand different things around the world. And also I usually like to do exercising, but also because of COVID, now I don't do too much exercise. I used to go a lot to go to the gym, but now because COVID, I also have a small baby at home, so I don't do too much exercise now, but I used to go to the gym a lot.